sad and painful for me, especially because over the years we just lived the stories, the real stories of the real people living the country for better life.
Personally, with this story was the fact that I am myself an immigrant. I traveled to make a better life for myself, for the hope to make more opportunities, to have a better way to grow and make a life for myself and my family.
As soon as I read it, I just remembered how we got to Australia, all the journey, all the path that we went through, all the tough times and all the struggles. So it was brought back a lot of memories. That's how I connected to it and I loved it.
When I read the script, I felt like the story is talking about a real case which is happening now, and we are having it, we're seeing it in the newspaper and in TV and the rest of the social networks.
Frank, guys, you don't want to add it. You guys are all talking in your own language. Find out after I talk.
Yes, I connected immediately with the story because I had sympathy with asylum seekers and refugees.
And action!
It was not as difficult to connect with the story, probably because I have been through a very similar journey.
A single journey that all of them embark on together because they have one destination.
Take one. Aim up. Aim up. Aim up.
Set. Set.
And action!
We all have hardships, but with these people, the hardship becomes amplified and magnified to the level where you pretty much probably wouldn't understand.
It was difficult to believe that we're an actor anymore because it's more realistic. It was so realistic. We tried the heat and we were just kind of the people trying to escape from our country.
There were many things that resonated with me. I mean, all the way from the people smuggling to the boat taking to the detention center to the immigration.
Action!
ما يكبر مهم نية فقط بايزن ببيدي ما ده قصيش نيو
It really get me back on my grandfather's story. More than 200 people were fitted in. There was no space to breathe. They had less food supply, less water in there.
Just seeing children and families struggle and cry and losing hope and really believing that that would be the end of it.
I was very excited that I was selected to sing also in a very short time. That moment, it makes me really to perform as a singer and makes the people that surrounded me happy. Because that moment was a very tough moment in a movie that we don't know what's going to happen to us. We are just locked inside.
The whole situation, actually, it's more about how we feel the fear in these people, and they don't know where they are going actually, and where is their destination, and what is the end of the story.
I came with my uncle and my cousin. I was about 13 back then, and then they had to go back because they were deported back, and I was by myself. You had to like look forward, you know, and want to go to a new place.
Set. And action!
The thing which resonated this thing to my life was I was away from my mom for a year. I was studying away from my home for a year. And there's a scene where I talk to my mother as a Bilal. I call back to my mother in Pakistan and talk to her about how I'm feeling. That was me when I was away from her. I felt really bad. I was really sad.
Guys, Scott is standing that way.
Working with director Muhammad was probably one of the best opportunities I've had, and just because not only he's a great director, but also a very good guy.
He'll work with you rather than against you. So, and you know, he listens to anything that you have to tell him.
Muhammad Qurban Karim. We call him Mo. And the reason we call him Mo because I don't feel he's directing us or managing us. I listen to him as an elder brother, and that's how he behaved with us. Each take, he just come and sit with us. He hug us, every single person.
Putting the fact that he's my brother and I adore him aside, I love working with him. He just knows what he wants. He tells the actors, me included, exactly what he wants and exactly what is expected, which is a dream come true for every actor. So I'm having a time of my life on this project, everything about it, and actually working with Mo.
It's really, he's a good person, which is after the show and everything, he will be coming down to shake everyone's hand, which is, I find it's not many directors who do that. He will laugh and joke, and he will put all the motivation during the day and night, especially at night when everyone actually is tired, and he will be there to put all the motivation. He will pump all the motivation to everyone, that's very good.
To work with Muhammad, it was a pleasure. He's just a director who knows what he wants and always encouraging the actors to do it differently and find a way to connect with each other when rehearsing, always finding new ways to work with them, and it's just so fun to work with him.
What is amazing about Mo is the grand vision that he has. Is a beautiful artistic vision that he has, the attention to details and what happens and how things has to happen on the screen.
Sarah, give it 2 more seconds. I want to see you more before you do your line. Can we do the song and shoot this? Go take that 5 minutes.
The way he directs us, the way we rehearse, it was beautiful. We just get into the character easier, and that was the beauty of working with Mo. And one of the good examples I can give is preparing the 4-year-old kid to become an actor. That 4-year-old kid never been in front of camera, and how he just made him ready for this role was beautiful.
You know, it's a rare experience to be working with such an international set, especially people from 13 different countries. It's been incredible. You know, we have cast and crew from Indonesia, from Afghanistan, from Australia, from Iraq, Iran, Pakistan. You know, so we have had quite a big range.
These people coming from all these different countries with different customs, with different religions, with different languages, but they're all together in one united team working toward one united goal like brothers and sisters.
It's very interesting to walk on this set and to experience just behind the scenes and whoever that is working on this cast. But the first thing that on the first week came to my mind, it was like, this is a proper cheesecake factory. The cheese being the main ingredient, which is the story of what we are doing with this film journey.
The path, the journey is a very difficult one, and it's gotten more difficult over time. So only because of that, I would say, do not risk it.
I believe this story, unfortunately, it's representing the journey of each refugee. It's sad to say, but it is. because, as I said, as an Iranian, I've been following these stories for years. I've been living this story for years, and I just want to say one thing to the people who watch this film. Please watch the film. Who's just planning to just start this journey.